Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Elimination Chamber 2018 review, brought to you by the Ringside podcast. I am your host, the one, the only, the badass, it's Tiffle, and I am joined today by none other than the road dog to my belly gun. It is Charlie. Say hi, Charlie.
Hi guys, welcome to another podcast.
So just like to send out a quick apology about not uploading recently, just been really busy with work, and yeah, but leading up to Mania we should be back on them. What do you say, Charlie?
Yeah, I think we'll be back on them properly again.
Yeah, I should have a couple out for you this week, including this one, so yeah, let's jump straight into 2018 Elimination Chamber. Quite predictable if you ask me, start to finish, apart from the two chamber matches, nothing really to write home about, but quite predictable but good at the same time. What do you think?
Yeah, I was pretty let down. I was hoping for more of an enjoyable pay-per-view, but you get some of them with WWE that none to write home about, and that was just another one. So yeah, it wasn't as good as I'd hoped, but looking forward to discussing it.
It done its job, it built up Mania for what it's going to be. You got some of the big matches ready, so you got some teasers of matches that are going to happen, so it done its job in that way. So starting off with the pre-show, we had the club with Gals and Carl Anderson against the Miz Taraj. Just your standard 9-minute pre-show tag team match, nothing really special. I can't really remember anything that happened in this. Can you remember anything special that happened in this match?
The only thing that I could really remember is that the Miz Taraj looked quite dominant for part of the match, which you don't really see that happening. But apart from that, was quite a filler match. The WWE obviously needed a pre-show match, and the two tag teams obviously had nothing else going that night, so yeah, nothing to write home about.
What have you made of the club since coming back in, or since coming to WWE?
Yeah, I think I was more excited when they came in than what's been lived up to. But yeah, I think they're in for a good future in the next couple of months, hopefully.
Yeah, I think they might take the titles at Mania, but we'll have a fantasy book in Mania coming out soon. Yeah, but apart from that, nothing really much else happened on the pre-show. You had a Paul Heyman promo, as good as ever, and you had Paige there, bigging up Absolution. Paige's new tattoos, do you think it was right for her to get them, or do you think, being as big a superstar as she is for the female division, that she should have, kind of been a bit more responsible? I've seen some people say.
I mean, if the rumours are true, then she should have to retire, so, I mean, it doesn't really bother me what tattoos WWE superstars get. I seen on Raw Monday, she had makeup covering the tattoos, so I think that's one way to get around it, but apart from that, it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, so as we say, nothing much else happened on the pre-show. You had Paul Heyman bigging up the men's Elimination Chamber match. Great promo. That man could sell ice to the Eskimos, If you don't already have the network, you listen to his kind of promo, that's the kind of promo that'll make you buy the network just to see the pay-per-view, He makes it that good. He makes everything sound so well. That's why I think it works so well with Brock Lesnar. But getting into the main card here, it started with the first ever women's Elimination Chamber, a match that, going into it, I was actually quite looking forward to. Were you looking forward to this one then?
Yeah, I don't like the tagline "making history." I think, yeah, they're making history, but it's obvious that they are making history, so I don't think WWE needs to keep bigging it up. But yeah, I was looking forward to it, and I think it was a good chamber match.
Yeah, it went a good 30 minutes, I think, which is for an opener, solid opener. The match started with, was it Bayley and, it was one half of Absolution, was it Mandy Rose or Sonya Deville?
Sonya Deville, I think.
Yeah, I think it was Sonya Deville. Started with Bayley and Sonya. Good back and forth between them. Number 3 coming in, you had Mandy Rose. She was also the first one eliminated. Quick call, stabbed by Mandy Rose. She is the first woman in history to be eliminated from both the first elimination from the Women's Royal Rumble and the Women's Elimination Chamber. Did you know that?
Yep. Yeah, I found out. Well, I knew she was the first one eliminated from the Rumble, but I forgot she was the first one eliminated from the Chamber.
Yeah, so Mandy Rose gets eliminated, and then in comes Mickie James. Mickey James does a Lothres press off the top of the Elimination Chamber board. Quite impressive for Mickey James. Onto Sonya Deville, and Mickey James eliminates Sonya Deville. She's the second one out. Next in comes, who came in next? It would have been Sasha Banks after Mickey James. Yeah, so in comes Sasha. Sasha and Bayley team up on Mickey James. Bayley hits a belly to belly. I think that's what it's called on Mickey James. Mickey James is eliminated, so that there kind of goes Alexa Bliss's partner, because going into this you had like the 3 teams of 2. You had Sasha and Bayley, you had Mickey and Alexa, and you had Absolution, Sonya and Mandy. So Absolution eliminated. Then you had Alexa's so-called partner eliminated, and then it was left to Sasha and Bayley against Alexa. Nice little spot with Alexa not wanting to come out the pod. Sasha and Bayley going in to get her. She climbing all over the cage, trying to get away from them. Then we had the nice little spot of Alexa standing on top of the pod. Sasha goes up one side, Bayley goes up the other. Sasha gets up the top of the pod first, hits Alexa, goes to pull Bayley up, and then kicks her off. What do you make of that spot?
Yeah, it was nice to watch. I think this is the seeds being planted for Sasha Bayley at Mania, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's where they could go with that. Don't know if they'll go at Mania or if they'll maybe hold it out a bit longer. I think they've been holding it out for quite a while now, so you had Sasha and Bayley then brawling. Stupid really here, because you'd think storyline wise that Sasha and Bayley would team up together long enough to get Alexa out, so there's at least one of them's going to be champion and then fight. Do you know what I mean? If you get where I'm coming from, do you not think that would have just made more sense?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I think that would have made a lot
sorry,
more sense. Yeah, I thought it would have made a lot more sense than what actually happened.
Yeah, but still a solid chamber match. You had Bayley getting eliminated by Alexa Bliss after a roll up. Bayley and Sasha had a little bit of a thing, and then Alexa comes over, rolls up Bayley. Then you're left down to the final 2, which was Sasha and Alexa. Good little final 2 here for the chamber. Not what many people thought going in. Me personally, I thought it would have been Bayley and Alexa going in, not Sasha. Were you happy with the final 2 of this chamber?
Yeah, I was really happy with that.
Both really good workers. Coming into the final 2, you had Sasha doing a frog splash off the top of a pod. She'd already done it previously in the match. She was going to go and do it to Alexa. Came off the pod onto the top rope. And what did she go for? Did she not go for a DDT? Alexa hit her with a DDT, I think, off the top rope to pin Sasha.
Yeah.
Right, so that was quite a decent finish. Alexa retained the Women's Championship by DDT and Sasha off the top rope. Pretty bad DDT, pretty bad looking. But I say bad, I mean quite good. Quite deadly looking DDT off the top of the top rope. Nice to see someone actually win a match with a DDT for once, After Jake the Snake Roberts put so much work into trying to build up the DDT, it was used as just like a common move for so long, but it's nice to see Alexa finally bringing it back as a finishing move again. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it was a good way to end the chamber. I was happy with that.
Do you think it was a solid chamber? Did it live up to the hype, or?
Yeah, I thought it was a very well laid out match, and it took advantage of the format. You can see in that there's several stories, as you mentioned, stood out. How the different alliances were formed. Sasha Banks showed great aggression, and Bayley has always showed great heart. I think it's nice to see that what they've been building between Sasha and Bayley came to a head. And although it wasn't as brutal as other chamber matches, there was definitely some high risk highlights. As you said, Mickey James jumping off the pod, Alexa and Sasha climbing the pods. I think it was a well rounded match, and I was really happy with it.
And then obviously on Monday Night Raw just past, we had Bayley walk out on Sasha in the tag team match. Who do you think's going to turn heel in this? Bayley or Sasha? And who do you think should turn heel out of them?
I think Sasha would be the more believable heel, so I hope it's her.
I think Sasha's definitely the more believable heel. I think heel Bailey could be interesting. Like it could be like a heel Sami Zayn, where maybe if they do it right, where she thinks she's right in her own mind, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like Sami is. But yeah, definitely, it was definitely a good chamber. I think it lived up to the hype more than what the women's Hell in a Cell did a couple of years ago. I think there was so much build going on into that women's Hell in a Cell match that it didn't live up. I had the same kind of fears going into it with the chamber. I thought maybe they're not going to be, don't mean sound sexist here, but the men are stronger in a way, so they can do more of the more power spots, like through the pods and that, more believable. I thought maybe that'd be the case again with the women's chamber, but no, they proved me wrong. Quite happy with it. So moving on here. Next up, you had the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro against Titus Worldwide for the Tag Team Championships. Why don't you give me our thoughts on that?
It was alright. It wasn't, it wasn't anything to write home about. Before the match began, you had Sheamus and Cesaro fighting with Apollo and Titus O'Neil. Before the match began, it was nice to see something happening before the match. Wasn't really expecting it, so it was nice. Then the Bar began to beat up on Apollo outside the ring, which meant that Titus Worldwide's momentum had stopped. But the slower pace that favoured the champions, as you can imagine it would. The Apollo was the whipping boy for the Bar. He took a lot of the beating, and then Titus got the tag and started, doing away with Sheamus and Cesaro. But the Bar withstood that and landed a white noise neckbreaker combo and ended the contest 1-2-3 to retain. I think it was a strong match, but again, it wasn't as good as I'd hoped it was going to be.
Yeah,
what are your thoughts on it?
Pretty much a throwaway match going into WrestleMania. I don't think there really is in our team that Sheamus and Cesaro can feud with right now. I think they need to build up both the club again and the revival. And I think Titus Worldwide was the only really real challengers in a way for Sheamus and Cesaro right now, as seen by Monday Night Raw where they done the 2-3 tag match. Sheamus and Cesaro won the match. Nothing really good in this match. What do you think of Titus Worldwide as a tag team? Do you like them? Do you think they should break up?
Yeah, I like them. I think it's something different. You've seen Titus with Darren Young as millions of dollars or primetime players, whatever they call themselves. But yeah, I think it's something new that I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with it. I think they could maybe potentially win the belts in a few months' time.
How much longer do you see the Bar lasting for? Because that's been over a year now they've been together, Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah, I think. If the rumours are true, Sheamus is retiring at the end of the year, so I reckon give them till the end of the year.
Do you not think Sheamus will get one more title run before he goes?
Potentially.
We'll
see what happens after Mania.
Would you like to see Sheamus get one more title run?
Yeah, I quite like him. Wouldn't mind seeing him get a farewell run.
Especially after how bad his last run was, all-time low ratings for Raw. But, as we say, booking and it just the time wasn't right for Sheamus. But yeah, I thought it was a decent tag team match. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad. If you had to give it a letter grade, I'd give it straight down the B. Straight in the middle. Wasn't good, wasn't bad, pretty standard. About 10 minutes. What else could you really ask for with that kind of tag team match? Next up, you had Asuka against Nia Jax. If Nia Jax won, she would have been added to the Raw or SmackDown Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 34. What do you think about this match?
Wasn't really anything other than we've seen before. Asuka looks dominant again, I think Asuka should get beaten soon. I think it's going way too long for this undefeated streak. I think it was nice to see Nia completely flooring her after the match, leaving her lying out cold. Just means that Nia leaves standing strong. Nia looked completely dominant during this match, and I think the two of them click really well. Actually, I think they bring out the best in each other.
Do you like what they're doing with Nia Jax? This irresistible force kind of tagline they're going with now.
Not if she keeps getting beat every time she gets in the ring.
I see what you mean, but Asuka is what's hot right now. They have got something special here with Asuka. She's not been beaten in, was it 2 years? Coming up
Something
3
like
years
that.
this year now. Over 200 odd wins in a row. Probably exaggerating the numbers, but they've done that with Goldberg and WCW. Who do you see beating Asuka? And when?
Sonya Deville, the first pay-per-view after Mania.
Oh wow, I've not heard Sonya Deville shouted out about a lot. I've heard Ronda Rousey, I've heard Charlotte, I've heard Nia Jax. Not heard Sonya Deville. What do you think Sonya Deville's going to be?
I think she's the big thing that's going to come out of Raw in the next few months. I think she's the future of the women's division. I think she's really good. I really like her.
Tell me if I'm wrong or not here, but was Sonya Deville not one of the 4 MMA horsewomen?
Yes.
Was she not in the Mae Young Classic? Or is that someone else I'm thinking of? Was that not Shannon Baszler, in fact?
I know Bianca Belair. Shayna Baszler was, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably Shayna Baszler I'm thinking of.
Shayna Baszler.
Would you like to see a faction with Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville and Ronda Rousey together?
Yes, definitely.
Maybe the 4 horsewomen against the 4 horsewomen. Maybe SummerSlam?
Yep.
Maybe...
Yeah, that would be good.
I got an idea. Survivor Series of 4 of the horsewomen on SmackDown, 4 of the horsewomen on Raw. There's your tag team match. Your elimination
Yeah,
match.
that would see that. I'd like to see that happening.
Yeah, so Asuka defeats Nia Jax. Nia Jax leaves Asuka out after the match. Although nice counter for Asuka's win. Nia Jax was going for what looked like a sit-down powerbomb. Asuka turned her body around and got her into a roll-up of sorts. Was it a roll-up? Yeah, it was a roll-up. Got her into a roll-up and really, pinned her. Do you like a match being won by a roll-up every now and then, or do you think it really makes an opponent look weak?
Yeah, no, I do like it. I think it looks like the opponent stole one, which is cool. I like it.
Yeah. So next up we have Woken Matt Hardy against Bray Wyatt. Matt Hardy comes out first, standing in the ring. Bray Wyatt's cutscene hits. You think Wyatt's going to come down to the ring, cutscene hits again, and Wyatt standing in the ring with Matt Hardy's vest. Bray Wyatt goes looking for Matt Hardy, can't find him. Then next thing you know, you hear Matt singing Obsolete. Now at this point I jumped up because I thought Jeff Hardy was coming, I thought we were going to see Brother Nero. When you hear you fade away and classify yourself as obsolete, you automatically think Brother Nero. I was sitting thinking, right, Jeff's going to come, then we're maybe going to see Sanity come and, something like that, but no, Matt Hardy just off the top rope, wiping out Bray Wyatt, pretty standard match. Matt Hardy won. They're going to have a match at Mania. We all know they're going to have a match at Mania. Would you see this going? What are your thoughts on the match?
Another match that was pretty forgettable. Nothing really to say about the match other than the rivalry hasn't got as weird as it can yet. I think their match at Mania will get completely weird. There'll be a lot of stuff that will creep us out, but I think hopefully after Mania they can move on to other things, because I think Matt Hardy needs something new. So does Bray. I think Bray needs another title shot.
Do you see them doing something like the Maggots and that on the ring like they did with Randy Orton last year at Mania?
Probably.
Did you think Jeff Hardy was back when you heard Obsolete? Because he is cleared to return.
I did think there was going to be something like that during the match, but maybe they're saving him for Mania.
Maybe. They've still got 6-7 weeks left to build up to Mania, so a lot can still happen. So yeah, Woken Matt won with a twisty fate. Your pretty standard match, 50-50 booking, just shy of 10 minutes. After that we had a few ad breaks, and then comes back in and it's the contract signing for Ronda Rousey signing to the main roster. So we have Kurt Angle in the ring. He's about to start speaking. Next thing we know, Triple H and Stephanie come out, and as soon as they came out I automatically knew where this segment was going. What about you?
Yep, I knew exactly what they were doing. pretty standard. I was happy with it.
So they're standing in the ring. Triple H and Stephanie welcome out Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey comes out to what was really a poor crowd reaction. The crowd during the whole show were pretty poor, you know. For the Las Vegas show, I think they let themselves down, you know. It was a really poor show. Well, a poor crowd, should I say. I think a better crowd would have helped this show more. So Ronda Rousey comes out, they're all standing in the ring, and then next thing you know, Kurt Angle picks up the mic and starts saying that, well, Triple H and Stephanie want to sign Ronda Rousey due to the fact that she made a fool of them at WrestleMania 21, and then he corrects himself and says 31. The fact that they want to own Ronda Rousey. And as soon as that started coming out, you know, you automatically knew what was going to happen. Steph gets in Ronda's face. Steph slaps Ronda. Ronda puts Triple H through a table. It looks like it's leading up to Stephanie and Triple H against Kurt and Ronda at WrestleMania. Is that where you went with Ronda at WrestleMania?
Yeah, I think that's what I would have done. I thought the segment was a bit too long. I don't think they needed the whole Kurt Angle saying, "Oh, they said this, they said that." I think, yeah, added to it, but I don't think it was needed.
What do you make of Ronda's mic work? Although it was her first, just remember, it was her first night in WWE, it was her first promo. Do you think maybe pairing her with Paul Heyman will be better, or?
She needs something. She's not good on the mic. I know it was her first one, but I think she needs someone like Paul Heyman to be her voice. I think, I think if her and Paul Heyman go together, then that would look cool.
Do you see her having a good future in WWE, or do you see her being kind of like a bit part player?
I hope she has a good future. Definitely hope she has a good future.
Yeah, definitely. So the contract signing had finished with a video package for the Elimination Chamber. Just a quick shout, how good are WWE video packages, eh? Like, you don't have to watch any Raw or SmackDown. You can watch a video package before a match and feel as if you know everything about everything. You know what I mean? It's been like that for years. Always think they do a great job with the video packages building up the main events. Don't think there was ever a bad video package I've seen. Main event, the biggest Elimination Chamber match in history, 7 men. In this match we had Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, Elias, Finn Balor, John Cena, Seth Rollins and The Miz. Match went a good 40-45 minutes. It was an Elimination Chamber match for a match against Brock Lesnar for the Universal Champion at Mania 34. Started off this match with Finn Balor, Seth Rollins and The Miz. Started as a triple threat match. How did you think this match was going to start? Because there was a lot of speculation going into about how this match was going to be. Did you think it was going to be a triple threat starting off, or did you think they would have had a fifth pod?
No, I thought they would have went triple threat just because they were having 2 chamber matches.
So starting off this match, no one really eliminated early. Coming in fourth, we had Big Match Johnny Cena comes in. Then we had Braun Strowman. Then we had Roman Reigns come in. Then we had Braun Strowman. And then, of course, we had Elias, because Elias won the match, so he got to come in last. What else is there to say apart from Braun Strowman? This match was all about Braun Strowman. The man looked indestructible in this match. What are your thoughts on Braun Strowman during this match?
Yep, I thought he was as strong as I expected. I think it was a good showing from Braun.
So Braun actually set a record in the Elimination Chamber, eliminating 5 men. Any normal chamber that would have been enough to win it, but unfortunately there was a 6 man apart from Braun, so 7. Miz was the first one eliminated. Got eliminated by Braun Strowman. Nice little spot with Braun Strowman and Miz, where they're both standing on top of the pods, and Braun Strowman chucks the Miz off the pod. Then Elias was eliminated, and then the shock for me, John Cena was eliminated third. I thought they would have saved Cena maybe till the final two, but nope, Cena was eliminated third, got him out early. Then Balor, and then Rollins was eliminated, and it was down to Strowman and Reigns. And at this point, I honestly thought Strowman was going to win it. You know, he'd eliminated everyone else. I thought Strowman was just going to go all the way and win it. But nope, 2 spears and about 4 Superman punches later, and the Reigns pins Strowman in the middle of the ring clean. What are your thoughts on the match?
Thought it was a great ending. Being a huge Roman Reigns fan, I'm obviously happy he's going to WrestleMania to beat Brock Lesnar for the title. And yeah, overall it was a great chamber match. I think it was. It wasn't as good as the women's, I thought, but yeah, I thought it was a great chamber match.
Yeah, it was definitely a good chamber match. It wasn't great, it wasn't bad, it was good. Me personally, I think they should have just went all the way with Strowman. I think they should have had Strowman win it. The boy was on such a roll, you know. The crowd were red hot for Strowman. As I said, Reigns did win it, but at the end of the match, Strowman did get his revenge. He did lay out Reigns with 2 power slams, and then chucked him through the pod. And show ends with Strowman standing tall and Reigns slumped in a pod in the corner. So not that we was expecting the show to go off the air with Reigns down and Strowman standing tall, but the way I liked it. What do you make about the aftermath kind of beatdown?
You know, you heard the reaction the crowd gave when Reigns won, so I think it was just a way for WWE to make the fans go happy that Reigns has been hurt by Strowman and Strowman stands tall. Yeah, and that's why they done it, I think.
Yeah, so that was Elimination Chamber 2018. Really standard event, predictable. I'll just run through the winners again for you, so you all know. The club beat the Miztourage. Alexa retained her championship inside in the chamber. Cesaro and Sheamus the Bar retained the tag team champions. Asuka beat Nia Jax. Woken Matt Hardy beat Bray Wyatt. Ronda Rousey signed her contract signing and set up a match with Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. And Roman Reigns won the men's elimination chamber. Overall, what were your thoughts on the show?
Too predictable. I think they should have had a little, maybe even Nia Jax winning or something, but yeah, too predictable for me.
If you had to give it a letter grade, what would you give it?
C.
See, I could see that. I'll probably give it a B-. I thought it was good, not great. Bit predictable, which really brought down the rating. The matches were good, but yeah. Any plugs or shouts you'd like to give?
Just a couple of events coming up in Edinburgh. You've got Discovery Wrestling this Sunday night at the Jam House in Edinburgh, and then next Sunday you've got ICW at Potterrow. I'll be going to ICW. What about you?
Ringside Podcast will be in attendance at ICW. Be sure to give us all a follow on Twitter. That's at Ringside Podcast, at Charlie Banks, and at 2K Tiffer. And until next time, we'll see you later. Goodbye.